What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Mike the Gathering. Today we are going to try out some 5-color Ikea. And yes, if we call her Ikea now. We're not calling her whatever her name is. We're calling her Ikea. Anyway, this is a deck that they put up on MTGGOLDFISH about a week or two ago, something like that. And it just looked incredibly fun. And of course, you guys know that right now I've been trying to put her in everything that I can. So if you don't know what she does, Nikya of the old ways, you can't cast non-creature spells. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that land produced. Alright, so we're running 4 copies of her. She's 5-drop for 5/5. She's a big old target, especially when you put her out. I've been having a lot of fun playing with that. But anyway, let's start at the beginning. So we got 4 copies of Llanowar Elves for the Rampage. We're running 4 Incubation Druids for the Rampage. We are running the Branch Walker, Jade Light, Wild Growth Walker combo for Explore, and that's just to kind of give the deck a little bit of power, especially if that's kind of all we kind of end up drawing into. But we are running 4 Hydroid Krasis. It's Krasis, it's going to be in every deck anyway. Why not? Right? Right. Then outside of that, we are going to run 3 copies of Shalai. That's just to hopefully protect all of our creatures, especially Ikea. We're going to be running a couple copies of, or no, just 1 copy of Lyra. Excuse me, I thought I saw 2 there. 3 copies of Nicole Bolas, and then 1 copy of Zakama Primal Calamity. That's the fun one. Alright, as far as lands goes, we're going to be running 3 Forest, 4 Overgrown Tomb, 4 Stomping Grounds, 4 Temple Gardens, 4 Breeding Pools, 4 Gateway Plazas, and 1 Guild Mage's Forum. And that's just, you know, give a little counter, things like that. Anyway, let's see what the deck can do. Alright, and we are into our first game. OMG Chex Mix. I like Chex Mix. Chex Mix is good. Alright, so we got a good couple of lands. We do have some early. This is not a bad not bad hand at all, actually. We'll go ahead and keep that. We don't have a turn 1 play, so we can let that enter and tapped and keep it moving. Alright, so they're starting off with the Shaper Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and throw out... Well, let's go ahead and do that, actually. We'll do that, and we're going to go ahead and throw out the Incubation Druid. Alright, they're going to throw out their own Incubation Druid. And we are going to play one of these, let that enter in tapped. And we'll go ahead and Branch Walker. See what we have on top. We'll keep that up there. And no attacks, of course. So now we got our 3 mana. Well, we got 4, technically. But, ooh. Looks like they're kind of running something semi-similar. So we're going to run the Llanowar Elves. We're going to throw down the Branch Walker. And we get a land there. So then we'll go ahead and let that enter in tapped. And we're going to go ahead and swing with the Branch Walker. See what they do. Alright, so they'll take the 3. Always taking the 3. So they got a Jade Light sitting up there. They got 3 mana, so they should be able to do a little something. I'm going to go ahead and block here. Go ahead and take out their Ranger. There we go. That's what I want to see. So now we got Ikea of the old ways. Perfect card. And we will go ahead and pass turn. Ooh, they got a Galta. Ooh, an Assassin's Trophy. That's not the greatest thing that could have happened. Not the greatest at all. All right, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can go ahead and play that. Pay the 2 life. And we'll do this for 5. Nope, not 10, dummy. Do that for 5. Yeah, we could have done it for a little bit more, but oh well, it's okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and play. Let's play a Branch Walker, just to see what we have sitting on the top. And it's an Overgrown 2. Alright, so we're gonna swing with the Branch Walker, see if they'll let us take out something, if they'll just go ahead and take the. Okay, there we go. So we'll trade right there. So at least now we're pretty free from attacks unless they have another Branch Walker. Nope, they got a Chupacabra. But we do have Bolas to play next turn. And we'll go ahead and block there. Again, just constantly trading. Alright, so we'll make them discard a card. See if we can get rid of that Galta. I think they're going to keep the Galta. Oh no, they did drop the Galta. Alright. That's actually surprising. And we can go ahead and clear out our hand. Let that enter in tapped. Alright, so next turn we can go ahead and swing him back around as long as he lasts. And then we can really start doing some damage. We need to start drawing some cards, getting some things going. So we've gotten all the big plays, but haven't been able to do anything with it. Alright, so we're not going to do any blocks. Temple Garden, not the greatest thing ever. Let that enter in tapped, but we will go ahead and adapt here. And we're going to adapt here as well. And then we'll swing in for 5. Well, they can block that one. 4. Math. Alright, so they're busting out the Carnage Tyrant. Alright, so now we have Ikea back out again. Unfortunately, she doesn't really do a whole lot for us. And I don't know why it tapped that to play that. That was kind of dumb. It was really dumb, actually. Okay. So they're just going to run every bit of removal that's there for black and green. Now that sucks, because they've had a lot of good plays, but that Wild Growth Walker would have helped them out a lot. We're just going to have to take it, because we need to be able to do something. So we got another one, and I'm not paying attention, don't know why it's doing that constantly, but... Alright, now if they have another removal for Ikea, I'm going to be like, really? That'll honestly be very surprising. You got one card in hand. I still don't understand why people do that. And maybe it's just me whining about it, but you have one card in hand, you don't have that many plays. If it's a removal, go ahead and take care of it and go. Or attack. Do one of the two. Alright, so we're going to block here. Block with one of the Incubation Druids. That way we're only taking 4 damage. Or 2 damage, excuse me. Leaves us at 5. Not the greatest, not the greatest thing ever. Not the greatest thing ever. So there's really nothing that we can do right now. Let's hold back. And hope that we can draw into something decent. I hope the microphone doesn't pick this up. But my neighbors, they play a game at least 22 hours out of the day where they just slam their car door like non-stop. Like, I don't know if it's like a point system that they work on or what it is exactly, but they have a lot of fun doing it. I mean, I guess to each his own. So remember how I was saying they have one card? Now you have two cards. Again, not many things that you can do here. Alright, so we're going to block. Oh, God. I don't know. Yeah, we're just not going to block it. Take the 3. They can deal 2 damage to us somehow. Whatever. There we go. See, now that's something. Now we're going to go ahead and start. We'll do it again. Now we're somewhere. Alright, so now we're not going to lose anything. We do have to be very careful, though. And they give up. So, Shalai takes a victory for us. Alright. So, getting into game 2. Last game, Shalai really took it for us. And that just made our opponent say, good game, I'm out of here. This is a weird hand for this deck because we don't have any white. But at the same time, we do have a couple of really good plays to start off with. But we do have that. Neither one, well, that's double. And we're going to keep it. I swear, if I made a shirt that said, this hand sucks and we really shouldn't keep it, but I'm going to anyway. If you guys would purchase it, let me know because I think I need to get this. What am I doing? Okay, so next turn we got to play that. Okay. Use your brain and remember what you're doing. So a lot of explore today so far. A lot of explore. Bust the incubation druid out. See what else they got, because if there's a lot of explore, then having a Shalai early, or this in hand this early, it's going to be really good for us. Because if they have a lot of removal, it'll stop almost everything. Alright, we are going to Jade Light, try to protect ourselves. We get a Stomping Ground and a Land of War Elf, keep that at the top. And we'll let that enter and tap. We really don't have anything that we can do with it. We do have the Temple Guard now, so we do have our double white when we need it. Next turn, we're going to go ahead and throw out Shalai. And again, that is just to protect everything. And that's why we need to protect things. Go ahead and get rid of their Jade Light as well. Do that. We'll pay the 2 life. And there is Shalai. So now we have Hexproof and Planeswalkers and creatures we control have Hexproof. So now everything's protected. Plus we can get those get the buffs from the counters. Now the only problem is she does not have Hexproof, which really does suck. But again, shouldn't be too bad. And we do have another one in hand, so thank God they don't have a Wild Growth Walker out right now, because that would be really bad. Hey, look, we have a Walker now. Let's go ahead, and we really don't have. We'll go ahead and play that, and then we're going to tap down. That doesn't really matter. We will Wild Growth Walker, and we'll Land of War Elves. Now we have our double white for Lyra next turn. And we are going to... Well, we might as well hit them for 3 in the air. Now, if we can get an IKEA right now, that'd be almost perfect situation. We'll have all the mana that we need. And everything that we have to use or do whatever we need to do. Alright, so we're going to take 4 automatically because I'm not going to block that one. We'll go ahead and take 7. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, play Lyra. Gonna play that. Can enter in tapped. And we're going to hold off. So now all of our angels are going to have lifelink now. Again, I'm very happy they do not have a Wild Growth Walker out there. That would not be fun right now. We do have a lot of things that we can block now, though, so. And that's staying right there. That's going to be very helpful next turn. Alright, so now we're just beefing up our board, seeing who's going to be the first one to attack. That's going to be really helpful, though. Oh, we don't have any blue? No, we can get that blue from there. So we can do 6. That's not terrible. There is our IKEA. Perfect. I don't think I can do that right now. It's fine. Okay, so now we've got a good little army going on here. And we've gotten all the way back to 11 life. Alright, so now there goes Shalai. That's okay. We do have another Shalai. So they have to really have a bunch of just destruction things in their hand right now. I do not see them attacking right now, though. Yeah, they'll make that bigger. And they'll hold off. That's what I thought. So now, we've got IKEA out. This is perfect. Let that enter and tapped. Now again, we have all the blockers that we need. Next turn we play another Shalai, hoping that hoping that last card in hand, it's an ooze. I'm fine with an ooze. We just don't need it anymore. Destroy whatever's. They'll do that. So we are going to Jade Light. Keep that up there. Start getting a bunch of stuff off here. We're going to play another Shalai. Shalai is great. Play the Forest. We're going to put a counter on everything. And we're going to do it one more time. Alright, so they can block one thing in air. So we'll hold off one more turn. Next turn, we'll go ahead and put more counters on, swing out, and see what happens. So again, we have plenty of things to stop it. We should be able to swing out next turn and, if anything, pretty much get rid of everything that they have out here. Yeah, so they're just trying to prepare now for all that. We do have that. Keep that up there. We're going to Shalai. We're going to Shalai. Pay the 2 life. And we're going to Shalai again. Alright. So there is our 10 attackers. We've got a lot coming through the air, so either way, we're going to get them with the air damage. And we're sitting at 39 life. And that's 5-color IKEA. Oh, I love it. I love it. So I think we'll keep it at those 2 games. Those 2 games were really good, and they really showed you just the way this deck can win. That first game, Shalai came through, and really Shalai just came through both games. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget we do have a giveaway going on, so make sure you check a couple videos back for that giveaway and how to enter in. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.